Good morning traders, and welcome to this week's weekly market analysis, Monday the 11th of June. Alright, this week in terms of data we have quite a few things coming out. Locally we have our unemployment rates which are due out on Thursday. Also from the US we have interest rates decision the same day on Thursday. And I also believe from the UK we have the unemployment figures, the claimant count change due out today. So I've got everything listed here on the side. Please take a look and make sure that you can see what you're looking for. But we'll just get straight into our analysis and we'll kick off with the Aussie US dollar. All right. Aussie US dollar, we've been tracking this converging triangle for quite some time. There it is. We can clearly see what I'm referring to. This triangle here, the market's been ranging in there, getting narrower. And the last time that we spoke from last week, we were looking for a reversal pattern. Now, I didn't get one in this first cluster when we reached there before, but at closer analysis, if I look at what we have now, give me one moment, let me zoom in a little bit more. In this section over here, we can see I did actually get a reversal there. The red candle, let me just highlight the two candles that I'm interested in first. The red candle engulfs the blue candle. Now it's not your typical looking one, and at first glance you can't really see it, but the wick of this one is higher than that one, and the wick of the red one is also lower than the blue, so it's an engulfing setup. Consequently, the way that you trade this is you enter the market at the opening of the next candle, and obviously you're trading in this direction, and the market has gone down. Some of you may have been on this trade, some of you may not have, not sure, but that's the situation that we had there. Now, if you're looking at this brand new right now, we just kind of have to sit and wait and let it move away from that area, and let's just see what plays out next. Okay, so there you have it. That is our Aussie US dollar. Euro USD. Euro USD, we've been, let me just zoom out so I can remember. Okay, so I've just got a top resistance line that I've got drawn in as such. And what we were looking for, what we were hoping for, is for the market to come towards that line so that we could become sellers if we had the evidence of reversing. Now that has not happened, so instantly what I want to do to this chart right now is I want to put a line down the bottom, okay, and create a converging triangle just like we had for the Aussie US dollar. We can see the markets narrowing in, and really I just want to see if perhaps the market's going to come down to here, give me a reversal sign, and then I'll be happy to become a buyer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a marker in here somewhere just so that my eye knows what it's looking for. Currently where it is, which is right here where my cursor is, there is nothing to do, so we just got to sit and wait. Right, so that's the Euro USD. Let's move along. US yen. Okay, US yen, we had that big trend through here, and then we had the big breakout from there pushing forward, and consequently we've created this limit over here that I've marked there in yellow. And as I've mentioned last week and the week before, I'm really waiting for this to get out of that limit in either direction before I really get interested in this particular market. If it comes to the edges, okay, and it shows me a really nice reversal pattern, then I may be interested in trading it back down. But if that happens, I will share it with you. It has not as yet, so let's just leave this one alone for this week. GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD, one of those conversion triangles again. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, this one, there was an engulfing candle there, those two candles, which is, let me highlight it. Those two there, the big red one is engulfing the blue one. So what this means is, the way that you trade this is at the open of that candle there, which was roughly there somewhere, we become sellers in this particular market. Okay, so if you're seeing this for the first time right now, the trigger was actually yesterday, but you're still at the same price. You're still virtually at the same entry level. So if you want to, you could jump on this one right now. Okay, so just check your trading rules, check that this meets your set of rules and your criteria, but it is a legitimate, proper setup. So that's a GBP USD, and you would be short on this one, and let's see how this one plays out. Okay, let's move along. Let's have a look at oil. All right, oil, let's have a look what's happening here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, all right, what I can see, I'll just zoom in now. I can see that the market's come down, pushing like in your typical fashion, pushed up, and I would now be looking for a sell on this last high. So I'm really looking to see if I can get a candle reversal pattern to occur right here. So let me just draw one in just so that you can see exactly what I mean. And I'll draw the right colors. So for example, if today's candle looks something like this, oops, excuse my drawing, but let's just say it's a red candle, give it a little wick like that, and it's inside of the blue one, okay? That would mean that tomorrow morning at the opening of the next candle, which would be somewhere over here, I would be happy to become a seller in this particular market, okay? And meaning that these two candles here, the existing one and the one that I've drawn in, would represent the reversal. So the trade that I'm basically trying to show you is, let me just get rid of that mark because it messed everything up. So what I'm trying to say is the market through this section here is in downtrend, and we've come from a low, we've pushed up, seen evidence that the market is reversing, and then happy to trade that reversal in continuation and the same direction of the trend. Okay, so but before any of that happens, we have to wait to see how this particular candle will play out. All right, so put this one high on your watch list, because today's candle is the trigger for tomorrow if it actually occurs. All right, last one for the week, gold. Okay, gold. Oh, this is pretty straightforward here. Looks like I've got a channel, straight out channel. I've had one touch down, and I'm touching again. So let's zoom in. Let's take a closer look. So a couple of trades this morning. Okay, this is an inside candle already, and this one's just triggered right now. If you look at the big red candle and the blue one, the little blue one is inside of the red one. So what that means is that when I'll zoom in one more level so I can try and get very, very close. It's going to be big. Okay, so when this candle opens here, what we're looking for is we have to break the high of the inside candle there, but not the low. If this was to come down now and breaks the low first, well then this is not a valid trade. But if it goes up and breaks this high, that's it. That's our entry point, and we are buyers in this particular market. So we could actually place our pending order right now at the break of the high. But remember, if we don't break the high and we break the low first, you've got to come back and cancel your order out. All right, so there you have it. Let me zoom out again so we can see it a bit better. So what we're trying to do is break that high, which we got very, very close. We have not done it yet, but if we break that high, that's it. We are buyers. And what we're trying to trade is we're trading inside this channel, okay? And it's a horizontal channel. All right, so there you have it. That is our weekly market analysis. Guys, again, take a look at the data that's coming out this week. The highlights is our unemployment figures Thursday, interest rates decision from the US Thursday also, and today from the UK is the unemployment numbers, which is the claimant count change. Have a good trading week, have a great day, and I'll speak to you next week for the weekly market analysis. Bye for now.